Hello, this is Jerry McDonald from the Bay Area News Group and InsideBayArea.com. This is your Raiders video notebook for Wednesday, August 23rd. Big story today was that a little before 2 p.m. when the Raiders were on the field warming up for their practice, Donald Penn jogged out in the field and joined his teammates. That thus ends a 26-day holdout over a contract issue. At present time, we don't know whether that issue was resolved or whether Penn just decided to return to his teammates. So we don't know the contract numbers. The pertinent numbers are these. The Raiders have 18 days left before they open the season on September 10th against the Tennessee Titans. There will be 9 practice sessions during that time. Should be plenty of time for Penn to step in at his left tackle spot, and Marshall Newhouse move over to the right, and the Raiders' offensive line will be just as they had hoped it would be all off season. Item number 2, the buzzwords this year so far, Raiders training camp and also today, were eye violations. What is that? What is an eye violation? Well, it's just the way the Raiders describe receivers running free in the secondary because defensive backs have taken their eyes off receivers. It has to do with discipline. It's something the Raiders have been talking about all off-season. Also during training camp, it was evident against the Rams early. Ken Norton Jr., the defensive coordinator today, interestingly took a little bit of the opposite tact and wanted to point out a lot of the things that he thought that the Raiders defense is doing well rather than harping on the things that they were struggling with, which he says are only a few things and that are all very fixable.
One's played a little bit longer, and this week they should play a little bit more. And so as far as improvement is concerned, I think we're better than we were the week before.
Norton also talked up the play of middle linebacker Markel Lee.
He's really young. He's in a process. Anytime you start young in the process of any job, especially the pros, the best athletes in the world, you know, it's going to be some work, and he's all for it. He's a big, strong, really smart, really passionate player, and I really like where he is right now.
That's what he's done on the practice field translated onto the game film.
Absolutely, absolutely. Again, he's come a long way. He's still got a long way to go. The guy has a lot of football in him, and he has a lot of passion about him. He's really smart, and he's doing all the things that the really good young players should do to become you know, productive people and players on this team.
Really likes his progress, and it does seem to be that Lee will wind up starting the season as the starting middle linebacker. Item number 3, offensive coordinator Todd Downing today talked about the way he thought Connor Cook responded to the training camp sessions where E.J. Manuel had clearly moved in as the backup quarterback and had gotten most of the second team reps based on performance. You know, he called Cook a competitor and thought Cook responded well, and Cook did indeed outplay Manuel by a considerable margin in the second preseason game, and that job remains very up for grabs as the Raiders travel to Dallas to visit the Cowboys for their 3rd preseason game. Still, Garyon Conley still remains in the physically unable to perform list. So Lee Smith didn't look like he was practicing today for undisclosed reasons. And that's your Raiders report for today. Check out all our stuff on InsideBayArea.com, MercuryNews.com, EastBayTimes.com. Have a great day.